Hello, my name is Brandon Young with Technology Group Solutions, and today I'm going to be showing you how to convert audio files for use as on-hold music for Cisco phone systems. Basically what we're going to do is to start, we're going to get a free utility called Audacity, which you can find at audacity.sourceforge.net. And you'll go ahead and you can just on the main page click Download Audacity 1.3.13 Beta. And you'll go ahead and under recommended download, you'll download the installer for Windows 2000 XP Vista 7. Let's go ahead and download that installer. And I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to do it again. And then you'll go ahead and use that installer to install Audacity. Now it's very, very straightforward, and you can just pretty much click next all the way through it and accept the license agreement. So now that we have it installed, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start Audacity on the desktop. And you'll get this How to Get Help window. There's this Welcome to Audacity. And you don't really need that, so you can hit OK. And now here you'll see the Audacity interface. And it's really simple once you get down to it. But to start, we're just going to do File, Open. And we are going to open Cisco synth.mp3, which is the file that I'm going to be using for this demonstration. And at this point, you can now see the waveform and such of the file, including that it's 4800 hertz, 48,000 hertz, 32-bit float, so on and so forth. And you can preview your file at this point if you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and just play it real quick. And that's basically just a couple of times it does that, and then it would loop back on hold music. So we're going to go ahead here and just get right into it. So a few requirements of the on-hold music for Cisco phone systems is it has to run at 8,000 hertz, which is a lot lower than the 48,000 we see here. It has to be mono. It has to be either an AU or a wave encoded with ULAW. So basically what I'm going to show you is an AU encoded with ULAW. And to start, we're going to go ahead and just click in this area right here where my cursor is, and that will select this track. And we're going to hit Tracks up at the top of the screen and go Stereo Track to Mono. In order to be able to play it, it needs to be one channel. And what we're going to do is, in order to convert this 48,000 hertz to 8,000, we're going to use this project rate slider at the bottom. And we're going to drop, the list comes up, and you're going to select 8,000. Now let me go ahead. I moved that. So you select 8,000. And here, that's about all you have to do at that point. Now we're just going to save it as the correct format. So you're going to go File, Export. And you can see I already have one exported here, so I'm just going to go ahead and override it. Or I'm going to change the name. And you're going to set your file name, and you're going to save file type as Other Uncompressed File. You need to go to Option, and in this drop down, you'll need to select AU, Sun, NEXT. And then the encoding, you're going to have to do ULAW as your encoding. And then you can go ahead and you can save your file here. Now what you're going to notice, if you open that file, which is pretty much what I see here, you're going to notice that the quality has deteriorated because of the 8,000 hertz. However, the sample rate on the phone system is only 8,000 hertz, so if you try to save it as something more, such as 16,000 or 48,000, the same as the source, you're going to have issues playing it. It's going to play very, very, very slowly because it can only play back at that sample rate. So you can go ahead and you can hear that there's a difference in your audio file now. And mine just sounds a little duller. You might run into issues where some very high-pitched things get a little squealy and a little painful to listen to, and at that point you can adjust the audio file using Audacity or a different program as you see fit. So that basically goes over the conversion of the audio file. And in part 2, we're going to be talking about how to actually install that and get it set up on your Cisco phone system.